So how did Unity Swimming get started? I'm Catrice Rodriguez and I founded Unity Swimming back in 2022. When I used to swim as a girl, I used to swim competitively about 3 or 4 times a week, and that was back in the late 80s, early 90s, and nobody looked like me. I didn't really pay attention to it at the time. It was my norm. But actually, looking at the swimming world, not many people look like me anyway. Team GB, less than 1% from diverse backgrounds. So anyway, in 2019, I decided to upskill and go back into swimming full time. I trained as a swim teacher when I was 16. As soon as I could do, I was a coach for my swimming club at 14, and then qualified at 16 as a fully qualified swimming teacher. But then what I decided is I wanted to go back into the world of swimming, and I trained as a Swim England tutor. What that means is I go around the country and I deliver Swim England qualifications, swim teacher qualifications. What I noticed is that there was a lack of diversity on the poolside as well amongst the workforce. So when I went back to my hometown Leicester, which is a diverse hometown, lots of Black and Asian communities, I told them what I did, and I kept getting asked, do you do adults lessons? Do you do adults lessons? So it called me. So I started ladies only sessions right here at this pool once a week back in 2022. And now I'm so pleased and proud to say we have 3 weekly classes, and we are the only swim school, or I would prefer to call us community company. So we're a CIC, we're a community interest company, a not-for-profit organisation that is primarily for the Black and Asian communities, people that have been excluded from the poolsides, from the water. So we work with people that won't go into the water, that don't think, you know what, I want to go to my local leisure centre. We work with the people that haven't been in the water, that their families don't really swim. It's not normal for them and their culture and their families, and probably their parents don't swim. That's why they've got to adulthood and they don't swim. What's happening though is they're on the poolside, they're watching their kids and their grandkids swim, and they're coming to me and they're saying, Catrice, my grandkids want me to get in the water. I want to get in the water with them. My kids are in the water and they're enjoying it, and I need to get in to keep them safe. So they're coming to me because they want to learn as well. So at Unity Swimming, we have a inclusive environment where people that are normally excluded are welcome, and it's a space for primarily Black and Asian communities. We have 2 ladies only classes a week, we have adults only classes a week, men and women, every single week. We're the only company in the UK that do that primarily for Black and Asian communities. And I'm proud that we have the teachers in the water for the beginners and intermediate classes. We have small class sizes, maximum 7 to A class, and we also have different ability groups. So we've got beginners and intermediates, and in 2 of our classes we've got beginner, intermediate and advanced. So it doesn't really matter where people are in their swimming journey, whether they're at the beginning, whether they've swam years ago at school, which is a lot of people come to me saying that they've swam when they were at school and now they just need to get back into it. There's a lot of reasons why people come to me. The first one is because their family, their kids are in the water, so they need to get in and keep their family safe, but also because they don't want to miss out. A lot of people come to me and say, you know what, Catrice, it's been on my bucket list. I've always said I want to learn to swim, and now I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that step. I'm going to get into that water. Unfortunately, some of my customers come to me and they say, when I was at school swimming, I was told by my school teachers, and even sometimes by the swimming teachers, that they're never going to be able to swim because of their skin colour. So if you've heard the myth and the stereotype that Black people can't swim and can't float, I know firsthand that that is false and a load of rubbish. the Black Swim Association, they did a research project and they found out that and proved that the myth is a stereotype. The myth is not right. Black people can swim and black people can float. Everyone can learn to float and everyone can learn to swim. It's down to your body type how you float. Nothing to do with your race or your skin colour. So what they discovered is that everybody can float, but you have to find your float. You have to figure out how you can float best. And if it means that your legs dangle and your legs sink, that is fine, because you can still learn to float. You've got to float with your head up, your chin up out the water, and let your legs dangle. Most people can do that even if their legs dangle. I myself am a floater, so my legs come up even if I try and put them down. And what you will find is if you're more muscular, if you've got a muscular physique, which is normally males but not always, then you'll find it harder for your legs to stay at the top when you float. They may well sink, but this is okay. You've got to relax in the water and let the water hold you. It's called an up thrust. So we teach our swimmers at Unity Swimming to be okay in deep water, to tread water, to find their float so they can float and stand up independently. That is one of the major things, particularly floating on your back. Find your float. So there's only a small percentage of people that can't float still and stationary. They have to tread water and have to keep their arms moving, but they still will be able to stay up in the water to save their life. But most people are definitely able to just float still in the water. So if you're interested in group adult classes, we start from age 14 because we found that older teenagers also want these inclusive spaces. We hire the whole pool, we don't have public watching or anything like that, it's just our members. Then get in touch. You can find full details on our website www.unityswimming.co.uk, and you're able to book if there is place. If there's not, you can join our waiting list. You can contact me, the details are on there, and we can put you on the waiting list. There's another really great thing that we have at Unity Swimming that's really popular with our members, and it's the members WhatsApp group. So all members on the day of the swimming class, so the Tuesday group, they're all in the members WhatsApp group, and it's a really supportive group. The teachers are in there as well, so if you miss a lesson for whatever reason, then you are still not missing out because you're part of the members group. And there is such supportive messages happening in between lessons and after lessons particularly, and we can also communicate with you if we have to communicate to you about the sessions, about the change rooms, etc. But people really enjoy being part of the members WhatsApp groups. So Unity Swimming is about empowering Black and Asian communities to get into the water, to swim and to save lives, change and save lives. It doesn't just change and save the life of the people that are swimming, it also has a knock-on effect on their family life, their holiday life, going on holiday, being able to go swimming with their family, going on trips and everything, as well as obviously keeping safe in the water. With all of the things we're hearing these days with the hot weather and the increased drowning rates, and drownings do unfortunately increase when the weather gets hot because people just want to get in the water. This is why Unity Swimming exists. If you want to be part of Unity Swimming, if you're in Leicestershire, if you're a teenager or an adult and want to be part of it, then www.unityswimming.co.uk. If you're under 16, then you have to be in the water with an adult, but if you're 16 and over, you can swim on your own. Get in touch. I'm Catrice Rodriguez, founder of Unity Swimming.